It's the big moment. It's the big moment, everybody. What happened overnight, huh? First time the puppies have ever seen snow. What do you think? What do you think of the puppies? First time. Come on, puppies. Let's go. Good job. So, Diesel, watch me fall down. Fall flat my ass, holding my coffee and my phone as I go down the stairs. Wow. Wow, hey, good Monday snowy morning here in the Virginia, Maryland, D.C. area. And I'm trying to hold my coffee, close the door. And wow, this is one of the bigger storms that we have seen in quite a while. So my inclination yesterday was to get out the toys. And sure enough, I think that was a good idea because we got some good amount of snow here. Hey, good TV, good morning there. Don't have the, kind of got my morning routine backwards. I'm coming out of camp where we haven't even been to the house. And I can already see the other puppies I think have already been out. And boy, this is really kind of like heavy snow. Come on, pups. Come on back. And one thing's for sure, you'll be able to find the pups pretty quickly right now because you just follow their tracks. But yeah, I got all the toys out yesterday. So if we want to go blast around, we could. I mean, my daughter could drive the Pioneer. I could drive the Talon. We could go up a lot of these roads right now. Ain't gonna be no police chasing people around these things. So wow. So let me get over to the house here and get the other pups. I can already see they've been out, but is that the big ones or the little ones too? I don't see a lot of footprints. But boy, this is heavy stuff. If this stuff stays up throughout the morning into the afternoon, but it seems like it's kind of changing over a little bit now to sleet. That's what kind of at least seems to happen in this area. It's still snowing, but it kind of loses that volume where now it's more heavy sleet instead of snow. But you can see we got a lot. It turns into a project. It took me, just takes you half an hour just to get dressed between getting my long johns on and my jeans and my 3-layer deep, and good Lord. So now let's see who's in here as we enter the premises of the others. And are the little ones down here? They're not. Big guys are. So wife's liking the kitchen. I gotta turn this thing off for a minute. So stay tuned. Holy crow. Holy crow. Have they been out? Have the troublemakers been out? You guys want to go out playing in the pool in the snow? Yeah. Am I losing it? Wow. All right, let's go. Good Lord. You know, you can't lose these guys today because they don't blend in with the background, do they? They stick out like a sore thumb, except that Willow boy. Here it is. So, wow. It's interesting how it seems like the snow has subsided. So, it is truly now, I think, just raining, sleeting. And that's what it does up here. It does it all the time. You get these snows that come in, and then it just turns into rain and kind of just gets rid of a lot of it. Come on, little puppies. They're having fun, aren't they? Look at that. Yeah, they're just having a good old time. This will wear their butt out. Yeah, if you run through snow yourself, wow. I mean, you understand that. They're just having a good old jolly time. What about Tang? What are you going to do, Tang? But I'm sitting here, I've been getting kind of all wet. Oh, I forgot my jacket. I can't believe it. All right, I got 3 layers of clothes on. I can't. Look at Ginger. Is that Ginger? That's Scout. I just can't. I can't keep track of who's who. All right, you guys want something to eat? Like you need something to eat if you crap all the damn time. Are you hungry? Come on, puppies. Let's go to the barn. Yep, we got the whole fleet of vehicles. It's so funny. I took all the windshield wipers and put them up. All the cars over there. But yet I forgot to do it in these cars here. Just too much stuff. Too much crap. I hope people can learn from my channel what not to do in life. that would be great. Reach out and say, hey man, I love your channel. I definitely know how to live life, and it's not your life. It's too chaotic. It's too much chaos. It's too much crap. Right, look at these guys. Let them go. But what a bummer. So the now we've got freezing rain that's gonna coat all this snow, which that'll be a project. Got my tractor. Thank goodness yesterday I took the time to detach my mid-mower deck and get the tractor so it's set up to do some plowing. In so many years I have done this. And what's interesting now is on how years ago some company, private company, got a contract, and it was ridiculous because these guys would plow all day long. And I just know these guys were getting paid by the job of how many hours they'd put in, and they destroyed our seats. These guys rode up and down these roads, and the roads would even be a point they're clean, and they just keep on doing it over and over and over again. And I know these guys build the hell out of the county or the state, and I guarantee you somebody eventually figured it out. It's like these guys are just abusing the snow privileges of the contract they have because they just sit. I mean, you may think I'm embellishing here. I've lived here over 30 years, and back in the good old days, you didn't see a snowplow. Rarely. And so, but then as years progressed and the area got more populated, come on, get upstairs. Come on. No. Hey, no. Hey, you got, okay, all right, whatever. Come on, Gypsy, come on. And as years of the population grew in this area, they got more diligent on plowing the roads. But the thing is, like I say, there was this one company that, I mean, it was so bad. I mean, they had to repave our road because they just destroyed it. So, all right, pups, let's get you some food. I don't even know where all you guys are. There's 3. I don't know where Prince is. And you have no idea. There's Gypsy. Where's Prince? Prince? I don't even know. Did Prince even come out the door? I have no idea. It's just too much stuff. All right, so everybody's out there saying you better separate all the dog's food. You know, my poodles and all never have had to do that. Just for the record, the poodles and the Wheaten Terriers and all, I really haven't ever had to really, per se, separate all their food. And I'm trying to think about Kiefer. Back in the day, Kiefer had his own special food, but then everybody else was on special food. So the point of that is that everybody just kind of ate together. No, don't do that. So I don't know where Prince is. Oh my goodness! Hey! Nope, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. So you're being a pain in the ass. Go ahead, Gypsy. Yeah, we see the rebel boy. It's just sad, but man, talk about getting dressed. Man almighty, it takes forever. For anybody down south, I'm sure many can remember the day of being in these snowy areas, and it's so much work. So it definitely is fun. We got the big first snow. This is fun, but this wears off very quickly. Hey, there's Prince. Yeah, there's Prince. You know, the fun factor starts to wear off after about the first day. The fun factor starts to wear off after you bust your ass shoveling everything and clean off the vehicles. What you learn is if you don't get all this snow off these cars now, it's much more challenging on the road because we're going to have cold weather all week. We're going to have weather where it's below 30 degrees all week long. So once this stuff sets up, it'll be much more challenging to clean the cars off. So today, that's it. I mean, I'm like being in the car business. I'm going to have to go around and spend the day, if I have to put my, leaving my Bison wipers up, I'm going to spend the day just literally cleaning off vehicles. Look at Prince getting all the snow all over his face. The Wheaten Terriers, what used to happen to them is they would bury their face into the snow, and their whole face would become frozen. Hey, the wife got me some nice long johns for my Christmas present, I guess. And those are paying off right now because I'm not too cold, actually. But there's not any real wind. And as I say, it's kind of warming up a little bit, but not radical. So here we are with all the food and all the puppies. And I'm not really worried as much now, being the barn doors are open, that these guys are really going to get anywhere. They're not going to get anywhere, and you can see them so much easier. So I'll keep the barn doors open. I got to shovel this area here before I can really open them all the way. Then I got to get the tractor out, and then we get on the mission of just start getting things wiped down. The heat in the trailer is great. I turned it down to 69 last night. As long as you have a heated blanket, you're good. I mean, really are. It's not cold. I got up this morning, took a shower. Water initially is kind of really cold, but overall, it's not that radical. And sure, I mean, anybody's living out in an area where it's more like 10 degrees out and it's windy out, I can kind of see it being much more challenging. But for the moment, for me, it's not that radical. The trailer is very warm, and I leave all the heat off all day long. I don't turn electric heaters on until late in the afternoon or evening, and then I don't turn the propane heat on until I get in there in the evening. And it takes a good like 30, 40 minutes to get the trailer kind of up to a decent temperature. But other than that, it's really rather very comfortable and very warm. So for anybody out there, I don't know. I think a lot of people think you're going to freeze your ass off in your trailer. And yeah, if I didn't have the propane heat, it definitely would be more challenging. Electric heat, it wouldn't cut it. I mean, you would definitely be the 55 degree camper. So there's that, right? So here we are. We got the Honda Talon, got the Honda, my coffee here. So I pulled out the Honda Talon and the Honda Pioneer because I haven't driven those things in ages. I think to myself, when was the last time I drove the Honda Pioneer? Was it with Kiefer? Probably last October. And look at these guys. Yeah, so they're going to get, these guys are going to sleep well. So pulled out the Pioneer, the Talon, and like I say, if the snowplow, it's like right now, I don't even know if the snowplow has come by. I don't think it has. It's all kind of changed here in the recent years. And so, man, we really haven't had snows. This is really probably the first winter now, probably in a good 3 years, I would say, maybe 4, maybe 5, where we just really haven't had snows. This is something that's very interesting. A lot of times I'm down in Florida, and I stay through the Christmas into the first of the year, and this is always has concerned me being down south, my parents, is for my wife and my business, if I'm out of town and this happens, this is a problem. Who's going to take care of the property, take care of the wife, get the driveway cleaned out? And oh yeah, I got a gravel driveway, and I had a friend of mine one time volunteer to frickin' clean my driveway out. Yeah, he about removed half of all my gravel. And not really, but I mean, it's just like, man, you don't get it, man. There's gravel here. If you start getting that blade down too far, you're just scooping all your gravel out of your driveway. And I pushed on the street. Years ago, I was a real fool. I'll never forget, years ago, I got lazy, and I pushed all my snow over into this, basically, the area where all the water drains from the property. And so this created like its own dam. It was a huge mistake where I pushed all the snow base up in here, down there. So now when the water started thawing, the snow started thawing, and we got the storms came back in, and we had rain, all this flooding started going to my house. I literally just about flooded my house. It was a disaster. It was like the stupidest thing I could have ever done. And years ago, it just seems back like in the 90s and 2000 years, I used to really snowplow this driveway a lot every winter. Then I would build up like a wall. I mean, you literally have, because we'd have back-to-back snows. It just seems like that has all disappeared. Hey, my brand new boots from Boot Barn, these things so far are better than those redhead ones from Cabela's. They keep my feet warm. Those Cabela shoes do not keep my feet warm. And these are waterproof, and these are short boots. And I have total winter boots in the house, but I don't think I need it. And the goal really is going to be for me to clean the driveway off and get things in order for that. Now, they've all eaten now, so now I can do is I can let the big dogs out, but what you learn if you're not accustomed to being in snow is, yeah, trudging along in snow. Yeah, that's a workout. You go walk through snow, you get that. Anything that has any substance to it. And right now, I would say we got a good 4 inches. Do we have 6? They were saying maybe 6 to 9, which for me, until I see it, I don't believe in this area. But now, as they say, it's basically now raining, so it's going to start compacting a lot of that snow. But let's get the puppies out, the big guys, and they'll just want to eat all the remnants of the other dog's food, but whatever. And last night, I had the kid, come on, pups. I had the kid stack wood. Yeah, I had the kid stack a lot of wood so we could continue to have fires up here in a dry area. In hindsight, I really probably should have just done that day one. I really probably should have just started stacking all the wood back here in the corner so we have dry wood. But my position is having the wood dry will get the fire going, and then the wet wood will hopefully just get burned up too. Did it stop my camera? I know. Yeah, so you know what? Yesterday's games, the Washington Commanders, a.k.a. the Redskins, man, they're incredible. Those guys here at the end of every game, they clinched the deal. That Cowboys game was a great game. The Cowboys have come back to life. So that's a great game. Now, next weekend, the real deal shows up next weekend. In fact, it's going to be my dad's hometown team, the Buccaneers, against the Commanders, down there at 8 p.m., I think, Saturday night, on ABC or whatever station it's going to be. So it'll be national broadcasting. Some games are on Prime only. But for the most part, next weekend's going to probably be a pretty good weekend. That'll be a great, the Washington Commanders, I used to live right next to all the Washington Redskins guys. And I just, so for me, I really had a really, really good relationship being a real Redskin fan back in the 80s and 90s. And Dan Snyder totally ruined that organization. And I just really lost my flair for the Washington Redskins. And then Dan Snyder had so many problems. He got riled up and got caught up in all that crap where he changed the name to the Commanders. There's speculation they're going to change it back to Redskins, but who knows? Whole point is the team under this new ownership really does have a lot of excitement and new life to actually watch and enjoy the sports for the football time, which I'm sure many people of my age have lost that excitement of football. I think a lot of people still watch football, but I don't think as many have the passion that they used to have because of how it's become so political, how the agendas have abused the sports industry by using that industry to push agendas, which people just don't like. And I'm sure many people have turned it off, and probably a lot of people on my channel, I don't watch football and never will watch it ever again because it's just a bunch of overpaid prima donnas. So here's all the dogs. Now, this is interesting. So we got all the dogs down here now, and these got the big dogs, little dogs, but now all of a sudden, the little dogs are wanting to eat. So no, Willow. So Willow is hungry, so this would become more confrontational. No, come on, Will. So for me, hey, no, Will. I already know what Will's going to do. Will's going to get all mad. Will, come on, Will. Come on, Will. Will. Okay, just stay there. All right, get on back. There we go over there. Come on, pups. So it's going to be all about Willow. It's all about Willow. Come on, pups. Come on. Come on. Get over here. Gypsy, come on, girl. Come on, let's go out here. Come on. Come on. Gypsy, come on. Come on, get out here. Come on, Gypsy. You're going to have a hard lesson with that big boy getting you. So, yeah, so hopefully get some video time here of the fun time of blasting around on the four-wheelers and the side-by-side and the Talon. Oh, I was want to get my measuring thing to show everybody how deep the snow is for all those that are down south or west or wherever you may be. Get my Mighty Mule. How about this? Mighty Mule gives you this little cool measuring device and how you set up your Mighty Mule gate. So let's go over here. Let's do the official mark, and let's see what it says on the Chevy Blazer. So it's at 4. Yeah, and that's not totally right because it's off by a little bit. So we're probably about a little over 3 inches. Seems like more than that to me. It seems like it would be like 4 to 6 inches, but there you go. It's probably about 3.5 inches maybe. But also, like I say, it's kind of changed over to more of a misting and slight rainy, sleety thing. So it's probably compacted down a little bit. But yeah, what do you think I'm going to do today besides shovel and clean off cars and trucks and everything else? Wow. Yeah, well, anyways, that's about it, everybody. Don't have a lot more to say. I just wanted to share with you the snow adventures here, and maybe some more videos pop later today of us with the puppies riding around. And I did do that. I made a video last night of the dogs riding around in the in the Pioneer with me. And so that was a lot of fun. And like I say, if these guys here, I think this stuff's going to wear them out. But my hands are getting really cold having no gloves on. So that's it, everybody. Hope everybody has a blessed, safe Monday, especially if you live up in this area. And God forbid you have to go to work today, because it's going to be challenging. This area is the worst when it comes to getting around, because most people just aren't in tune how to drive around snow. So it gets bad. But it's a good thing it came in overnight and not in the middle of the day. That creates much more havoc in this area. So everybody, thanks for watching my channel. God bless. Stay tuned.